I'm feeling so many feelings right now.
Hi guys, it's Janae and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm reacting to episode 8 of I Hear the Sunspots. If you saw my reaction to episode 7, you know that like the previous episode had me a little bit heated, but we are hoping that things might in some way, shape or form resolve a little bit in this episode. We'll see. I probably shouldn't be hoping for that, but anyway, I hope you guys will enjoy it. Before we do get into it, however, I just want to say a quick massive thank you to all my amazing patrons and channel members. And if you're interested in joining other of those for uncut or exclusive reactions, the links will all be in the description below, along with my social media and my PO box. And if you're subscribed, that's always greatly appreciated. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's video.
まあ、よかったんじゃ。杉原はもう太一がいなくても平気ってことで。な。
I mean, I would be hurt if someone said that, like, oh yes, your friend is like okay without you. Right? I'm like, yes, technically they should be, but I hope that my presence in their life adds to their life in some way, shape or form. I would like to think they'd miss me. We're not gonna get emotional right now.
あの人と一緒にいるために無理してるんじゃないですか？
いや、そんなことないよ。
The way she said that, like, I'm trying to be diplomatic about it because, like, I'm very aware that I don't like her, and I'm trying not to have that bias me, but it is difficult because on the one hand, I'm like, you know, it's fair that for her it would require a lot more effort, but the way she said it, and because I don't like her, my immediate thought was, do you think people without disabilities don't have to put in effort to maintain friendships? Because that is not the case. Like, most people have to put in effort to maintain friendships. Even if a friendship is easy to maintain sometimes, there is still friendships that aren't as easy to maintain and you have to put in effort. I think I wouldn't have such a like immediate that kind of thought process with her had it not seemed like in the previous episode she was so quick to like write people off as being this way or that way or not good enough for whatever reason. But because she has done that, I feel like she would also be the kind of person who thinks that, oh, you know, it's taking me effort, so clearly, you know, it's not worth keeping around because other people don't have to put in effort. Oh my goodness, can I just hug you? You look distraught. Went from distraught to angry real quick. Hopefully it's the like decisive kind of anger. Oh, the moment you're gonna see her, you're gonna stop and it's like, ugh.
聞こえません。
お前な。
聞こえないな。
なあ、浩平。
先輩、図書館。
Kohei, like, please talk to her because I would be embarrassed if someone I introduced into a friend group treated my friend like this. At least she's leaving, thank goodness. Wait, she took him with? Hold on. Kohei, you need to get a backbone. I'm sorry, like, what the hell? Also, why are you allowing her to, like, take you away from a friend? Like, she's not even being subtle about it. How is he playing ignorant? Hello! Okay, now I'm actually really getting angry with Kohei. Like, how oblivious are you? This is not funny. Thank you. I'm so glad he's telling his friends about it. Please don't joke, like, find it funny. It's not funny. It's really possessive and ridiculous.
おい待て、このチャリブレーキ壊れてんぞ。
Oh, great.
やばいじゃん。
These...
二人とも低いとこだったわ。
何考えてんのよ。ぶつかったらどうする気だったのよ。
だから避けただろうが。まあ二人とも落ち着いてな。もう悪かったっての。土曜日開けといてな。いや、バイトだし。ボーリング大会開催しようとしてて、英検のメンバーとあとお前ちゃんも誘ってさ。
I'm kind of like a little bit angry about this friend. And with this friend, like on the one hand, good that you're not excluding her. On the other hand, did Tachi not just tell you how disrespectful and rude she's being, and you still include her in the group? Like, it's fine to include her. I'm not saying don't include her, but with these kinds of things, I feel that if someone has expressed discomfort with a person, and you do want to invite them, you have the courtesy of being like, hi, I was thinking of inviting so-and-so. Would you be okay with that?
おー、ヨコたまにはサークルに顔出せよ。いや、無理無理。だって俺、テニスできねえもん。
This feels so contrived.
それがさ、
Can you stop, like, with the interruptions?
モテモテでさ。お前、まさかそれで？そうだよ。
You ADHD... Can you focus, please? And this is coming from a fellow ADHDer. Like, this is important.
いや、モテてねえじゃん、今。それは言い過ぎだろ。
This feels contrived. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit angry.
いや、モテてねえって。
Like, you're telling me this man who's been pursuing Kohei to try and converse with him is really gonna get that easily distracted? Nah. That feels insulting.
いや、嘘だよ。もう悲しい。
テニスできないの？
できません。できないの？できないよ。
I'm just not happy with anyone at the moment.
あいつほんとしょうもねえよな。真似しちゃってモテねえっけ。
Thank you. Thank you for like just bringing a little bit of calm into this chaos. But you were still talking to him.
お前も来るんだよ。だからバイトできないって。やす。
I like that small interaction, but the fact that they still didn't get to discuss what they wanted to discuss still feels contrived. And also has, like, do SMSs not exist in this world? What about a WhatsApp, a WeChat? Like, please? I know WeChat's China, but like, point being, there are No, don't play that for humor. That was stupid.
まずここに切った鶏肉があります。これに塩と
Oh, he's helping his
塩
mom.
をしまして、これをよく揉み込みます。
Is he helping his mom demonstrate, or is he actually also kind of like learning low key?
じゃあ皆さん。
わかった。
I get the distinct sense that we're supposed to start shipping them, or like that's gonna be an eventuality, but I'm gonna take some time to warm up to it.
傘持ってきた？
抜かりないです。
抜かりないですか？
はい。
俺傘持ってないからさ、ちょっとコンビニ寄ってもいい？
あ、もちろんです。
Like, she's being so polite to him. Where did that politeness go in at the end of the previous episode? Like, it just left her the moment that she didn't have something to gain from someone, and that's not good.
作ってあげてください。じゃあいただきましょう。
はい。いただきます。
How many like side jobs does he have? Oh, part-time jobs, sorry. Is that gonna be?
ごめん、いきなり来たりして。前に住所教えてもらったから。これ渡したくて。
He made it himself.
自分で作ったから
Oh,
誰
and
かに
he
味見して
said
ほし
it. I'm so happy.
いでも食べてもらいたい人太一しか思い浮かばなくて
At least he's not being like vague about his feelings. So any jealousy that Taichi is experiencing is self-inflicted. It's not as if he is suddenly being cold towards Taichi or something like that.
ごめん迷惑だったよねじゃあはおい待てって
Why does it sound like it's raining but there's no rain?
はい
That looks amazing. My goodness.
これが鮭の南蛮漬けでこれがアボカドの春巻きこれは
This looks so professional. My goodness.
初めて食べるのばっかうまそういただきますどうぞ
Yeah, your timing couldn't have been more perfect.
うまっうますぎる
He's so expressive that at least you know he's being sincere. The way his eyes smile.
だってこうして太一と向かい合うのも久しぶりだしああそれはあいつはブロックしてきたからあいつ前のこと
Yeah, please communicate about it.
あいつ俺のこと目の敵にしやがってマヤはさ心配してるんだよ心配
Yeah, but worried and rude is two very distinctly different things. I can be worried about my friend dating a really bad guy and still not treat him like trash because I respect her.
何を俺が無理してるんじゃないかって何の話いやなんでもない
No, communicate. Come on. You've been doing well. Damn it.
マヤもさ生まれつきの難聴じゃないらしいんだそうなんだ
She's been dealing with this whole life.
だから共感するところも多くて俺でよかったら力になりたいと思って家庭教師引き受けたんだよ
It's interesting though, because actually theoretically in that case it should be the other way around. Because she's been dealing with this her whole life. She has technically more experience coping with it than he does. So she should actually be his tutor.
そっか
At least that feels the way it
って
would
いう
be.
かお前そういう話もっと早くしろよ
How does that change how rude she's been?
そうだねごめん
But I'm glad he told him about the fact that he's been struggling a little bit.
でっけえホテルで働くプロの料理人とかあとお前の母ちゃんみたいに教室で開くとか
It's interesting. I do wonder how it works with people who are hard of hearing, how they work in a professional kitchen, because obviously there would be professional chefs who are hard of hearing. So I wonder how you work around that.
太一以外に食べてほしいと思わない
Oh, okay. I mean,
大丈夫
start with that. Is that iced tea? That looks nice.
はい
The frog in the
ごめん
background.
また重いこと言っちゃって
It's not unpleasant. It's just surprising.
はなんで謝んだよ別に重くねえしそれに今日来てくれてすげえ嬉しかったし
Oh, I'm so glad he's so like straightforward with comforting Kohei. Like this is such a beautiful friendship. Even
さ太一
if the feelings are not currently
今年もノートテイクやってもらえる法学部の科目も増えるし太一に負担かけちゃうかもしれないでもやる
I'm
よ
so proud of you for asking
俺でいいならやる
because
よ
I would be scared.
やるに決まってんじゃん
Everything feels right with the world again because they finally had a conversation.
断られるかと思ったそんなことしねえよ
You're feeling very swag about it, I can tell.
俺太一以外の人じゃ嫌だからさ
That's a big emotional burden, but at the same time, it's such a sweet sentiment.
安心したら気が抜けた。
I love how both of them had these emotions cooped up, and now they've spoken about it, it's just like, huh. See, it helps if you communicate.
I'm feeling so many feelings right now.
お客さんかい。浩平、お邪魔してます。おう、楽に楽に。
Why is that frog sound so perfectly timed to just emphasize the awkwardness of that silence?
あ、手洗ってこいよ。ったく、こんな食えねえもんもらってきてどうすんだよ。去年の祭りの残りで。おい、聞いてんのか。おめえ。いいじゃん、太一。よくねえよ。これは絶対あげねえからな。
He's feeling possessive over his food.
目にいっぺい涙溜めてよ。この世の終わりみたいな顔で言うんだよ。
That's really sweet, actually. His grandfather is quite a character.
何笑ってんだよ。いいよな。え？ダチっていいよな。
Yeah, this grandfather was like looking at the situation. What a beautiful shot. Look at like the yellows and the greens and the...
俺たちはこのまま友達のままで。
Okay, that was another fantastic episode, and I'm so glad that some of that tension that had been building throughout the previous episode and the start of this episode was released here at the end. It felt just as relieving for me as it did for Kohei, who clearly was like, oh, you know, like, yes, thank you, I feel that. I'm definitely gonna take some time to warm up to Maya, and that's if they do it right. Because, again, I mentioned, like, it's not just that she was terrible to Taichi because she's jealous of him. She was very judgmental of his friend as well. I'm totally okay with speaking such derisive words out in front of him, like, and it felt very immature. It felt like a kindergartner who has their first friend and they're being possessive with their first friend because they haven't yet learned how to share. But unfortunately, she's in university and this should not be an issue anymore. So it just... But I'm very glad that they cleared things up here at the end, and unfortunately I don't think it's going to be smooth sailing, but it's a step in the right direction. And I think the fact that they both felt such emotional weight off of their shoulders the moment that they communicated is hopefully gonna like be positive reinforcement for, you know, this worked before, please continue communicating and being open about what is going on, because then it will prevent long stretches of things like this happening again. It is frustrating to me, however, because I quite liked the fact that Tachi was open about being like, you know, she's been ostracizing me, she's been treating me like trash, but then Kohei's response was very weird to me. It felt a little bit like his response was the equivalent of, oh, my eyes hurt when I look at the sun. Oh, but the sky is blue. It's like, okay, yeah, they're kind of related, but how? So I like had a bit of an issue with how that part of the conversation went, but we'll see. I am hoping that Kohei will come to a point where he notices the way that, now that it's been brought to his attention, he notices the way that Maya is treating him. And maybe that'll help him assert his boundaries with Maya, being like, hi, you know, I like you as a friend, I appreciate you, I want you in my life, but please don't feel that you have a right to decide my friendships for me. We'll see. Out of the two of them, Kohei has been the one that seems to struggle the most with expressing himself and like really having to be pushed to the brink before he does express himself. So I do think it's going to take something drastic before he addresses it with her, but I'm hoping that it will happen. And I'm also hoping that maybe this suggested closeness that she's started to develop with Taichi's friends will make her a little bit more independent from Kohei's friendship, because it's great to have a friendship, but that should not be the only thing in your life. Like, you should have multiple friends, you should have multiple support networks, and it very much felt like she was isolating Kohei because she herself felt isolated. But overall, I loved this final scene so much. It was so beautiful, so light and heavy at the same time, and I just marvel at the fact that the show can do that and can do it so well, because you really like felt that relief from Kohei, and the joy of Kohei getting to hear these stories about Taichi, seeing the dynamic between Taichi and his grandfather was really sweet. But then this thing of, oh, we're gonna be friends like this forever, when it's been established that that is not what at least one of them wants, and maybe even Taichi is starting to realize that he doesn't want that either, but is still too unsure about his own feelings to do anything about it. And I just think the way that they conveyed all of that was great. So overall, really liked this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!